What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I'm here to bring you guys a very challenging video for me. It's the top 5 palettes that I purchased this year. If you guys are any type of followers of my channel, you know that I love to purchase eyeshadow and I love to purchase eyeshadow palettes. Lately I've been slowing down on the purchasing of eyeshadow palettes, but I still have a good amount of palettes that I am in love with and that I'm really happy that I purchased them. And that's kind of why I've been purchasing certain palettes, is because I knew I'd get a lot of use out of them, and these are palettes that I'm still thinking of ways to make looks with them. Now, don't get me wrong, I have palettes that I purchased in previous years that I still kind of continue to think about eyeshadow looks, but these are all palettes I'm pretty sure that I purchased this year that I am still fixing to find new ideas with. So if you're interested in hearing these 5 palettes, then just keep watching. Alrighty, so these are in no particular order, but these are all 5 palettes that I have truly been enjoying this year. I believe I've done videos on all of them. I want to say 2 of them I've done 3 looks with. The others I just haven't gotten around to it, but I would love to do them. And one I'm actually in the middle of doing a 3 looks with. So the first palette that's on top is this. Why am I not focused? So the first palette that's on top is this baby right here. This is the Paulina and Blush Tribe collaboration. Now this was limited edition. They actually brought it back, and I am still thinking about using this palette all the time. The combination of greens, specifically the lime greens, the pinks, and the purples, is just outstanding to me. I truly enjoy this palette, and I'm really happy that I got this palette. By far, this is definitely my top Blush Tribe palette by far. There's honestly no comparison, and if this is still available, I'm pretty sure it is, I would highly recommend you guys go ahead and pick it up. It's not that expensive. I want to say it's around the 20 euro mark, or not 20 euro, I'm sorry, 20 pound mark, but I might be wrong. Next is the palette that I'm in the middle of doing my various looks with. I might stop at 3, but I know I have an idea of 5 different looks, so we'll see. And it is the Menagerie Cosmetics Whale Song palette. This is the palette I have on my eyes today, and I have just been in love with this palette literally since I saw it. I've been lusting after it, and I finally got it in my hands, and I haven't looked at any other palette since I've gotten this. I've already used this twice. There's only one shade in this whole palette that I have not touched, and it's this light like bronzy gold. I am probably going to use that in my 3rd look, which is going to be a lot more simplistic, but I am stupid excited to have this palette. I would highly recommend this palette and Menagerie Cosmetics in general. I have all 3 of their big eyeshadow palettes because I like those color schemes better, but I would highly recommend their brand overall. Next is a palette that I did not expect to like as much, but I had been lusting after for so long that I finally went ahead and made the plunge, and I'm super happy that I did. It is the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette. Now, if you know me, you know that I've had, I believe, 2 or 3 previous Huda Beauty palettes, and I got rid of both of them, or all 3 of them, I can't remember. I didn't like the formula, and so I got rid of them. But this one, I am truly enjoying the formula. Like I said in my review, I don't know if it's because I've changed eyeshadow primers. I used to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer religiously. I've started to use the Urban Decay primer potion a little bit more, and this really works with both of them. I've tried it with both, and I truly enjoy this formula. It does have a concealer shade, which a lot of people were not too happy about, but that doesn't really faze me. It also has 2 pressed glitters, and they're actually not that bad. Overall, I truly enjoy this palette. I love the arrangement of colors. Some of these lighter tones, yes, they're super light, but they still work as a good transition color to blend out some of these deeper tones. You are going to tend to only get 1 or 2 looks with this palette, but I've been enjoying the 1 or 2 looks that I've been able to create with this palette, and I think it would be interesting to try and challenge myself to do a 3 looks with this, and I might actually go ahead and attempt to do that with this, because it'd be challenging, because a lot of these tones are very, you know, one step away from each other. Next is a palette that I had to put in predominantly because of the shimmers. It is a predominantly shimmer palette, but overall I've been really enjoying this brand, and I've been eyeing a couple more palettes from them, and it is Natasha Denona's 28 pan, and this is the blue purple palette. If you guys know me, you know that blues and purples are one of the go-to colors that I put on my eyes. I just love to put them on my eyes, and these metallics are out of this world. They are stupid insane. The mattes are okay. I wish there were definitely more mattes in this palette, but overall I absolutely love this palette, and I am considering purchasing some more Natasha Denona palettes. They're not cheap, so I need sales. And then the last palette is one I don't think anybody who knows me would have not guessed that this would be in this list, and it is my Lick and Lash Playful palette. I absolutely love this palette. I was a fool for this palette for months, and this palette has also helped me to talk myself out of purchasing other palettes. Now since then, I've started to slowly collect more palettes that have this general color scheme, but I absolutely love this palette. I mean, I'm so happy that I went ahead and purchased it. I know it was so expensive and it's such a big palette, and even the shipping wasn't cheap, but I love this palette in and out. It has the colors that I love. It has blues, it has greens, it has purples, and it even has some pinks and some more corally shades. It's just overall a palette that screams to me. I wouldn't necessarily say go ahead and purchase anything from Lick and Lash. I did purchase their Spice palette before, and I was not a huge fan of that formula, and they are coming out with a new palette that has not released, so I can't tell you guys how I feel about that one. But overall, these are the top 5 palettes that, like, this year, if these were the only palettes that I purchased as of right now, I would be content with my life and I wouldn't feel bothered about anything. So yeah, this was kind of a really quick video, but I just wanted to talk about these 5 palettes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below what your favorite palettes that you've purchased this year are, what your palettes that you don't like this year are. If you've tried any of these and you don't like them, let me know down below. Let's have a conversation. I think that's all I have for you guys. As always, y'all, it has been real. Peace.